Adidi, this is Dasada Worldwide, a city once known for its vibrant culture and thriving economy. A name whispered in fear, a place where shadows seem to grow longer with each passing day. Etched in sorrow, once a symbol of American prosperity, a beacon of hope and opportunity, now a cautionary tale. The city finds itself trapped in a cycle of violence, poverty, and neglect. Every day fear casts a long shadow. Residents walk the streets with a sense of unease, always looking over their shoulders. The streets, once vibrant with life, are now scarred with the marks of despair. Graffiti and decay tell a story of lost hope. Empty buildings stand as grim reminders of businesses fled. The economic heart of the city has stopped beating. Families live in fear, barricaded in their homes. They fortify their doors and windows, hoping to keep the danger at bay. The weight of violence hangs heavy. The presence of law enforcement is constant, yet it brings little comfort. It permeates every aspect of life. From the schools to the parks, no place feels truly safe anymore. This essay will delve into the city's heart, exploring the factors that have brought it to this point. We will look at the history, the policies, and the people. It will examine the human cost of this crisis. Through the eyes of those who live here, we will see the true impact. This is not just a story about statistics. It is about people. Adisa is about survival. It is about the resilience of the human spirit. This is the story of City Name, a city in crisis but not without hope. The numbers paint a stark picture. Crime in City Name has been on a steady rise over the past decade with no signs of slowing down. The data is alarming and calls for immediate attention from both the authorities and the community. City Name consistently ranks among the most dangerous cities in America. This ranking is not just a number. It reflects the daily reality for the residents who live in constant fear and uncertainty. The statistics are impossible to ignore. They highlight a city where violent crime is a part of everyday life, affecting people from all walks of life. In 2024, the city recorded number homicides. This is a staggering figure that underscores the severity of the situation. That's a rate of number per 100,000 residents. Such a high rate of homicides is a clear indicator of the underlying issues plaguing the city. This is significantly higher than the national average. The disparity between the national crime rate and that of City Name is a cause for concern and demands urgent action. Aggravated assaults, robberies, and property crimes are also alarmingly high. These crimes not only affect the victims, but also create a pervasive sense of insecurity throughout the community. The numbers reveal a city grappling with a severe and escalating crime problem. The impact is felt in every neighborhood, from the bustling downtown to the quiet suburbs. Behind each statistic is a life tragically altered. Families are left to mourn their loved ones, and communities are left to pick up the pieces. These numbers are more than just data points. They tell the story of a city in crisis where every number represents a person whose life has been irrevocably changed. They represent real lives lost and families shattered. The emotional toll is immeasurable, and the community's resilience is constantly tested. They underscore the urgency of the situation. It is a call to action for everyone involved, from policymakers to residents, to come together and find solutions to this pressing issue. Meet Name, a single mother raising 3 children in City Name. Every day is a battle for her, navigating the challenges of urban life while trying to provide a sense of normalcy for her kids. She lives in constant fear, fear that grips her heart every time she steps out of her home, fear for Huaca ARAs at some of her children's safety, fear of stray bullets, fear of the unknown dangers lurking around every corner, fear of becoming another statistic. The weight of these fears is a heavy burden she carries daily. Every day, I worry about what might happen to my kids when they leave for school, she shares, her voice heavy with worry. I just want them to have a chance at a better life. I just want a safe place to raise my kids, a place where they can play outside without fear. Her story is not unique. It is a narrative shared by many mothers and fathers in the city. It echoes across the city. The same fears, the same hopes, the same dreams for a better future. Residents share stories of lost loved ones, daily struggles, and the ever-present threat of violence. Each story is a testament to their resilience and the ever-present threat of violence. The constant tension in the air is palpable. Their voices, filled with a mix of resilience and despair, tell a story of survival and hope, paint a poignant picture of life in the shadows of fear, a life where every day is a struggle, but also a testament to human endurance. These are the human faces of the crisis, faces that tell stories of courage, hope, and the unyielding spirit of a community determined to rise above its challenges. Law enforcement officials point to several factors contributing to the high crime rate. Quote about the main reasons for the high crime rate. Explains name. Police chief of city name. Social inequality, poverty and lack of opportunity are deeply entrenched. The breakdown of the family unit and limited access to mental health services exacerbate the problem. Experts agree that there is no single cause for the city's struggles. It's a complex web of interconnected issues. Understanding these root causes is crucial for developing effective solutions. To understand the present, one must look to the past. City name was once a thriving hub of industry, but, the decline of manufacturing in the late 20th century had devastating consequences. Jobs disappeared, poverty soared, and crime began to rise. As the city struggled to adapt, cracks in its social fabric widened, leaving communities vulnerable. Decades of disinvestment, political corruption, and systemic racism have only compounded these challenges. The city's history is inextricably linked to its current state. Section 6. The crushing weight of fear. The impact of the violence extends far beyond the immediate victims. The constant threat of crime casts a pall over the entire city. Businesses are hesitant to invest. Families are leaving in search of safer pastures. The cycle of poverty and violence becomes increasingly difficult to break. The human cost is immeasurable. Lives are cut short. Potential is stifled. Fear becomes a barrier to progress and prosperity. Section 7. Seeds of Hope. A path forward. Despite the challenges, there is hope. Community leaders and residents are working tirelessly to create a brighter future. Grassroots organizations are providing essential services and support to those in need. They focus on youth development, job training, and violence prevention programs. Their efforts, while facing an uphill battle, offer a glimmer of hope. These initiatives are crucial for rebuilding the social fabric of the city. Section 8. A call for unity and action. Addressing the crisis in city name requires a multi-pronged approach. It demands a commitment from all levels of government, law enforcement, community organizations, and residents. Investing in education, creating economic opportunities, and addressing social inequalities are crucial steps. Restoring trust between law enforcement and the community is paramount. This is not just the responsibility of those living in the city. It's a collective responsibility to create a just and equitable society for all. Section 9. A brighter future together. The road to recovery will be long and arduous, but the spirit of City Name remains unbroken. By working together, by listening to the voices of the people, and by refusing to give up hope, a brighter future is possible. The story of City Name is a stark reminder of the challenges facing many American cities, but it also serves as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Thanks for watching Dasada Worldwide.